So I was asked to make a video about my tattoos and explain the meaning of them and basically why I have them. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm Siren, by the way, SirenSaintSin, and I have been getting tattooed since I was 21. I have a myriad of them, and I'm currently in a big piece to kind of make my body more art of what I wanted to do rather than a slapdash of tattoos randomly here and there that means something, but to incorporate it all together. So one of the things that I have going on is my big back piece, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. But how about we start off with the timeline of things. So my very first tattoo was on my right thigh, and it is this one right here. That was my very first tattoo. I got it when I was 21. I was heavily into the BDSM scene, as I still am today. So it has the BDSM tri and a Celtic knot for unity. I thought that one was going to be pretty cool, and it's still one of my favorite ones, even though it's old and needs to be done. It was probably done really badly. But it was my first tattoo. My second one was my rose here. This piece with the rose and cemetery actually represents a living memorial for those that I love that pass on from this realm on to the next. And it's just a living memorial for me that life is death. It also means rebirth. And so I have that lovely little piece there. My next one was the one on my stomach, which you can see a little bit. It's the symbol for Mercury, as well as just a tribal design going in my ribs right here. So that one's a little harder to see, but you can kind of get the basic gist of it going on right there. So you can see all that. Then I got my mask. This had represented that everybody wears a mask, but I'm going to wear mine on my sleeve. And it kind of just was a reminder for me when I was really young, just to be true to myself, no matter what. Don't try to hide who you are anymore to make others feel comfortable. And it was just one of those things that I kind of live my life by just being truly myself. From there, I really honestly, I don't remember the pattern of what came next, but I really want to say I do believe it was my back piece that came next. So here you can see my back. So you can see on my back, I have all these swirls that go all the way down. These swirls were meant as a representation of life, that in life can go right or left. Your path is not predetermined, but you're able to do that. I'm quickly going through the massive covering letter. You can see the design of my neck and all of it going down. And then I'm changing it into mandalas and stuff as a progressive growth kind of thing. A lot of people would say that it looked like vines, even though it was meant just to be an abstract kind of design, that I was never fully happy with anyway, into something that's going to incorporate more. So as people call them vines, I started to do flowers, but it's the mandala designs. It's also kind of a spiritual experience for me. See how much pain I can take and stuff like that. So this big beautiful piece. I also have my sleeve here that it's also an unfinished piece, but it's kind of meant to be that way. It's not meant to ever be finished because the story will never be finished. But this, it has a lot of personal meaning to me. So it has the beautiful peacock there, and then it has a raven right there, along with some Art Nouveau design and different eye petals from the peacock feathers here, along with my mask. And it says Lashayet, which means guiding spirit in Romanesque, which is what this is. And it's meant to be a healing tattoo from traumas that I had incurred, and the story that goes about that. Very personal, but essentially that's what it is. I have a little thing that says focus right there because I am a photographer, and adjust the lens just to focus, but it also reminds me to stay focused on my goals. Don't lose track. You know what you want to do and go about it. Speaking of photography tattoos, I do have this one here, which is just the aperture settings on one of my favorite beginning lenses. It was my 85 millimeter, and yeah, so I had that. I have this for the vampire lifestyle. I have that. These two on my wrist, it's supposed to say Opere Roma Jalem Jalem, but unfortunately that one got really messed up. Here's another design. I wanted it to look like a cuff because my husband makes jewelry, and for that I never wanted his name on me, but I wanted something that represented him, that was decorative and beautiful, and that's what this one is. It's supposed to represent my husband's. That's it for the arms and hands at this point, so now we get to go into this. This chest piece means a lot to me because one of my best friends has the exact same tattoo. It's not on her chest, but we have the same lady. And it represents both of our cultures. It represents her culture and my culture combined as one, but we're like sisters. So we consider it our sister tattoo. Where the candles, her and me, and the one here. This is currently an unfinished piece because I want to work on it slowly as she works on hers too. She lives in another state, so she has to come in order to get that done. And the roses are meant to represent more of my culture. People say gypsy rose, even though gypsy's a bad word, don't say that. But roses are also one of my favorite flowers. And then the marigolds for her and Dia de los Muertos. So it's meant to be this full encompassing piece. Eventually the back piece that I showed off is going to come over here and connect down. So it's a really big, massive piece to go all the way down and cover up this whole back. And eventually the idea is for it to become one big kind of upper body suit is what I like. Then I do have this one on right here. This is a beautiful little cartoon rendering that a animation friend drew for me. It's her representation of me. It's what she saw me as a cartoon. She has since passed on from a brain cancer, and so that has extra special to me because it's a one-of-a-kind art piece that nobody else will have again, and the artist is now passed on, so I have something that I can take on with my friends for the rest of my life. Now I guess we get to the booties. Now we have this one. This isn't meant to be really anything, it's just a design that the artist was working on. I told him he could do whatever he likes, just go with my body. And then I collect vintage cameras as a photographer. And this is just a conceptualization of one of my vintage cameras. It's not meant to be exact, but it's just a twin reflex. So there's that. And of course we have this one, which again is just another design. It's meant just to accentuate my body. Nothing more than that. Just a unfinished right now art piece that is supposed to go down, and that's how I have all of my tattoos. It seems like so many, but when I explain them, it seems like so few. And now I need to get more. But currently working on my butt piece, so as that goes on, and when that's finished, then I'll come up with another idea of something that I would want to do. But there is SirenSaintSin's brief little tattoo explanation and meaning of everything. Right now I'll just do a nice little overview of everything so you can see things up close. But yeah, follow me on Twitter or on social media. Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at SirenSaintSin. And I hope to see you around. So let's get this little party going. Thank you for enjoying my little tattoo journey video, and stay tuned. Bye.